You just have to figure out which staking pool or job site you want to send your ADA or little employees to. Welcome back to Broke Man Finance. My name is Adam, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to get started earning a passive income on your Cardano. This is not the only way, this is just a way. And also, this is for the day-to-day folks. This is not for all of you crypto experts. If you are that crypto connoisseur, then this might be just old news for you. This may be easy peasy, but I'm going to explain it for the average person that may be vaguely familiar with crypto. It's very easy in the world of crypto to find yourself going down a rabbit hole and then of information, and then it leads to something else, into something else. All of a sudden you're confused, it gets overwhelming, and that just leads to aggravation and frustration. And for me personally, I end up getting a case of the F this. So we're going to try to keep that from happening. But the biggest difference between most people and their financial status is one group, just like you, because you're here, took the time to learn something new, versus another group that just took time to find excuses. A lot of us will remain in the same place financially because we get lazy. We don't want to learn about the stock market and dividends. We don't want to learn about what inflation is. We don't want to learn about passive income and crypto. We don't want to subscribe to this channel. And that's just the truth, but that's not you because you are here. If you're watching this, then that means you are on the right track. Keep doing you. You're gonna make it. And I say all that like Gary Vaynerchuk to say this. If I can do it, then you can do it. I am no financial advisor. I am no crypto expert. So just stick with me through this video, and I promise by the end of this thing, you will be able to earn that passive income from doing nothing. In a minute, I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to walk you through how to do this whole thing. But first things first, a lot of people were under the impression that to stake Cardano, you still needed all this computer hardware like you do whenever people are mining for Bitcoin. And you do not. That can be very intimidating. If you don't have a good working knowledge of the computer equipment and you're not very tech savvy, it's all good. You don't have to be. And that's one of the biggest benefits of that proof of stake model, if you watch my other Cardano video, over that proof of work model. Because that proof of work model uses a lot of power depending on your mining setup. Staking, you're not going to need that. You don't have that. But let's start here at the Cardano website. If you go to the Cardano, the main website, go to the individual tab located at the top. You're going to see some different options, and there's a Daedulus wallet and a Yoroi wallet. So for this video, we're going to go through the Yoroi wallet because that's the one I picked, but that's the wallet I picked, but it's completely up to you. You will then need to download Yoroi to your browser. It's going to give you an extension, just like MetaMask if you're familiar with MetaMask. And you can see here, it's going to give you a list of the most popular browsers, Firefox, Chrome. So pick whichever one you want and download it to your computer. Once you get it downloaded to your computer and you're trying to get your wallet set up, you're going to go through those normal disclosures that just about everything has. You'll click accept, and then it's going to ask you if you want the simple mode or the advanced mode. And personally, I like everything simple, so I picked that. And I think for the majority of us that you will all probably just need the simple mode, and unless you're really advanced, and if you need the advanced, then by all means, but for the majority of us, I think that'll be all we need. And remember, you're not going to have to do all this every time you want to sign into this. This is just for the setup. You're going to set your wallet up with the name whatever name you want to give it, and you'll get your keys. When I say keys, the keys are those words that they give you and prompt you to write down. And I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you write those down and keep those things secured, because that's how you can recover your account and get back into it. And I say keep it secured because if somebody gets those words, they have a little bit of know-how, they can take your ass. I mean, they can take your ADA. No, I mean, they can take your ass. I cannot stress that enough. Make sure you keep keys to however many wallets you have, keep those keys secured. ADA to Cardano was kind of what Ether is to Ethereum. But I bought all of my ADA or Cardano in Coinbase. And right now, one ADA is around $1.71 at the time of this filming. So 10 ADA would cost you around 17 bucks. And of course, there are fees. There's always fees. So make sure to get a little more because of those pesky transfer taxes. But if you're trying to transfer from a cold wallet, like a ledger or something, then it's going to ask you if you have a Shelly era or a Byron era wallet, which is basically just determining how old your wallet is. Now you have some Cardano, now you have your Yoroi wallet, and you have all your keys secured. It's time to transfer all those ADAs, all that ADA into your Yoroi wallet. And I'm going to assume you already know how to do this with the addresses, so I'm not going to get into that. That transfer will be really quick, and once that's in, you can then delegate that amount to a staking pool. Think about delegating as you are delegating little employees to a job site to work for you. By job sites, that will be your staking pools. So let's say you send 1,000 ADA here or 100 ADA there to different stake pools, to different job sites, and they're going to go to work for you. The more employees you have, the more you can earn. And you can delegate to multiple pools. You don't have to decide on one pool solely. You can split it up if you want to. You just have to figure out which staking pool or job site you want to send your ADA or little employees to. You will immediately notice that under the delegation list, there are numerous pools to choose from, and it can get overwhelming really quick. I get it. So let's try to hit on a couple of these things to make it a little less confusing. The ROA, or the estimated annual return, is that return from the past 30 days, but it's estimated kind of annualized. So obviously you want that number to be as high as possible. But right here beside it, that share/pool size, which is the total share of all ADA being staked in that pool, that entire supply, you don't want it to be too high, because you don't want it to get too close to that 63.6 million ADA, because it's going to end up limiting the amount of rewards you are able to get, because what they call saturation. It is incentivizing people to check out the smaller pools and give them a chance, because once the pools get too big, it considers it too saturated, and it will give you lower returns and rewards, and that we don't want. So we want a good, solidified, established pool, but we don't want it to be too close to saturation. So just remember that whenever you're looking at these. Now those fees are going to vary from pool to pool. That tax plus the fixed rate, okay? That tax ratio plus cost. That percentage is a commission fee that goes to the pool's operator for their time and efforts. That $340 is a fixed cost and the minimum ADA the pool operator will receive whenever they're getting their rewards. And the rest will be distributed across all the delegators, being us, after that tax is imposed. And you are not going to be charged more than what you're earning, and some people think that initially. Now, there are different reasons why one pool may charge more than others. For instance, there are some YouTube personalities out there, some YouTubers, that have their own pool, and they offer a lot of free material, they offer free content, they give away a lot of stuff for free, and their followers choose to pay that tax to support that creator because of all the work and all the free content and free material that they give away. Will I have my own staking pool one day? Well, I'm not going to rule it out. It's always possible. But right now, I am just fine being a delegator, delegating my ADA to different pools that I like. And I can do a video, like I mentioned, on that if you guys want me to. So maybe one day, but right now, I'm happy just making videos and delegating. Then right beside it, you're going to see the average cost, which is the average fees for that pool, and which that's kind of self-explanatory, I think. Now, the available pledge. The pledge is what the pool operator has put up themselves. And this is what we consider skin in the game. How much skin in the game does that pool operator have? The higher the pledge, the higher the chance it will be selected to mine the next block, and mining those blocks is what leads to more rewards. However, I'm not saying that the higher the pledge will always lead to more blocks. That's not. There is a little bit of luck involved too. But if they've pledged 10 ADA, they're probably not going to get selected more often than somebody with 100,000 or 1 million. And then the higher the blocks on the right means more of a chance of rewards, because we only get rewarded, like I mentioned, if they get selected to successfully mine a block on Cardano. So rewards are paid out every epoch. An epoch is basically a measure of time. On here, it's going to be every 5 days it happens. Now, how much you receive will depend on your amount delegated, the pool itself, a little bit of luck, but once you've staked your ADA, you don't have to do anything else. Rewards are going to be automatically paid out, and there is no need to make a claim. If you do not withdraw your original stake, but you can at any time. You can take out whenever you want to. Your ADA will remain staked and you will continue to earn rewards. On average, you should be looking at approximately 4 to 5% on rewards or return on however much ADA that you have staked. Now, a 5% return for doing absolutely nothing is something that I will take all day long. Remember, every aspect of this video it can get so much deeper and so much more confusing, and this video was not intended to be that. If you were looking for that, I apologize. I'm talking and discussing this with the normal day-to-day folks that's just trying to earn some more money, like I mentioned. And I hope you got something out of the video. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But if you did get something out of the video, then make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button. Go to Instagram, Adam_BrokeManFinance. Give me a follow because my Instagram game right now is weak as hell, but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get more followers. Check out those links in the description below, and we will see you next time.